Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Hometown Highlights. I'm Shane Cardinal, and today we are here with Gustavo from the cast of Season 1 Slag Wars. Hello, Gustavo. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing good. This is fun. I got to talk to Sophie, I got to talk to Nicky, and now I'm talking to you, and I got some other ones planned in the future. So this is fun for me, and I hope this will be fun for you as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So tell me about yourself and your career and how you got to know Rebecca and Sophie and how this all came about. Tell me about where you're from and all that.
I'm from Mexico. I mean, Mexico, North from Mexico, which is pretty close to the States, pretty close to California, Arizona, and a little bit of like Texas. And I got to know Rebecca and Sophie from basically from Twitter. They went like very viral with all those videos. And like it is like so easy when you get to see one video and then you want to see more and more and more. And then I got to this like the show, and then one day I wasn't doing the show, and I got involved with all the cast, the members, the production, and everything.
That's amazing. So you weren't doing anything in the industry, entertainment industry before the show, or were you
No,
acting or anything like that?
no, that was like basically my first experience being in front of the camera. I mean, like
Okay.
recording. Maybe some photo shoots here and there, but not like something like this.
I was gonna say, based on your Instagram, you definitely have experience in front of the camera.
Yeah, but not like that.
Yeah, different than recording. So, what does it mean to you? Because the whole show is called Slag Wars, and it means in the UK it's the term for slut or whore or anything like that. But we've kind of taken it back to mean something empowering and positive. What does being a slag and a cock destroyer mean to you?
Yeah, first of all, I'm glad you explained it because I didn't know either what a slug was until I got into the show. But yeah, I mean, uh, it is. I mean, it's 2020. You shouldn't be ashamed of like, first of all, labels. I mean, it doesn't matter how people call you as long as you like feel good and you like not own it, but you don't hurt anyone and you are doing your thing. You're like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So being a slag or being a hoe or being a slut or whatever people want to call you, it is more than just like sex or like being with a lot of people. I mean, it is like embracing yourself and being you and not giving a fuck what people think. And even if you have a lot of sex, I mean,
More
what's
power
wrong
to
with
you.
it?
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. So you are on season 1 of this show called Slag Wars, and I wanted to know if it was okay if I played a little clip and showed the audience who you are and what you do on the show.
uh, Maybe.
Oh man.
It is always hard to see yourself like on the screen, but yeah.
Maybe.
See, now this is the kind of filth we've been waiting for.
Cool. So I think there was a few different things going on there. The good enthusiasm.
You're laughing. You're laughing.
100%,
That was the
100%.
point, isn't it? Kane and I, we came with this idea about "ay que rico," which means it's delicious, and you know I can relate to that phrase all the time. So we wanted to do a little bit like a meme situation. So I think it's working really, really. I'm very happy with the result.
So that was you and Kane in your challenge. And so explain to me what the challenge was. And for anyone watching that didn't watch the first episode, this is a spoiler. So
Oh, okay, yeah, it was about getting, I mean, doing a viral video, just like the cock destroyers did.
of course.
So yeah, we were kind of idea like doing something funny, and doing and we all were like in groups, and I was with Kane, and we had this idea about doing like something about maybe it had, but more funny than it had.
Yeah.
Than it had. So yeah, and I was like, what about if I use some words in Spanish, especially something with the letter R, because I know people who speak English. It's a little bit difficult. So even for me, listening a kid saying "I can read," it was funny. It was funny for me. So I was like just having a good time. Maybe it translated that way.
Yeah, no, you definitely looked like you guys were having fun. I enjoyed the challenge. You guys were laughing and it came off. You actually, another spoiler, you won the challenge. So it was amazing. I really enjoyed watching you guys on the show for sure. And so tell me about the other cast members. Did you make any connections with anybody else?
Yeah, I mean, by saying connections, it means that I didn't have any problems.
Well, that's good.
Because yeah, I didn't have any problem with anyone. Maybe it was like just a little bit of confusions here and there, but no, yeah, it was not. It was not like, oh, we are fighting or we are like trying to be messy with each other. So
Yeah.
I mean, we are like we belong to the LGBTQ, so it gotta be some shady moments, but
Yeah.
it wasn't a big deal.
So you and Nikki, I heard, hit it off pretty good. She's been talking a lot about you in her lives.
Yeah, I mean, I cannot say that she's my best friend because she's more clearly than a best friend. We are like we talk every day, and if I don't say good morning to her, she's like, "Are you mad?" With relationship situation, or even if I send her like a message and she doesn't reply like 5 minutes after, I'm like, "What are you mad?
Yeah.
What did I do? What now?" So yeah, it's happening. We're getting along. She has been like very supportive with me with some family and some like personal situation that I'm
Yeah,
having
yeah.
right now. So it is definitely more like just a friendship.
It's good though. It's good. I know it's good to I feel like that was more so than the competitions. The show was more about the connections and being who you are and making friends, not making friends necessarily because it is a competition, but the
Mhm.
family and the LGBT family. How was it working with Sophie and Rebecca? They must be a blast.
At first, oh my god, you have this like two strong women that is like they are like very successful, they are very secure, that they know what they want, and also they don't give a fuck. I mean, what they want, they just want to have a good time. And at first, I was like a little bit intimidated by them, but once I got to know them, they're really sweet. They're very smart. They like they show that to you, so you feel very comfortable being around them. And even out of the set, out of the
Yeah.
camera, they were like giving us advice. They were like really sweet, very very supportive, and we still talk to them every here and then. So yeah, it felt definitely more like a family with everyone.
That's awesome. Yeah, I was a little intimidated when I first interviewed Sophie. I was like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna talk to the cock destroyers." I don't. But as soon as she got on the phone, she was so sweet. All she cared about was making me feel. She really, you could tell, wanted to make me feel good about what we were doing. And I'm technically a nobody. You're my third interview out of everybody, so this is new to me. But the Sophie made me feel so welcomed, and you can tell why, which I won't get into because this is definitely a big spoiler for episode 1 if they didn't watch it, but you can tell why she acts the way she acts at the end of the episode because she is so kind and so sweet that she had a hard time with it. But viewers at home will watch that and make sure to go watch that. But yeah, I think I think it's time that we do our rapid questions. They're all over the place from do you like dogs to what was your favorite snack to what's your favorite sex toy. So let's start with these questions. Question number 1, who is your favorite slag on the show or off the show? It could be a famous person that's a slag. Who's your favorite slag?
Nikki.
Nikki?
Yeah,
Question
without a
number
doubt.
2, what is the weirdest thing someone has asked you to do to them sexually?
Where's this thing? Mm. Smile. Oh my god. I had this boy that I was having sex with, obviously, and he was like, "Can you smile for me?" And I had braces then, and I was like, "Yeah, yeah." And after like the 2 minutes doing that, I was like, "What the fuck am I doing? Like,
Why am I smiling?
are you doing that for me or for you?"
Yeah. Oh man.
I think. I mean, not that it's weird, like smiling, but
Yeah, it just
not in that
wasn't what you
situation.
ever. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you
I
have
was
a
not
nice
feeling that.
smile, so I mean, I see why.
No, but I had braces then, so I was feeling dumb. But
But you did it. All right. Question
yeah,
number 3. What is your favorite sexual activity?
I'm not into kinks really, but in I was having this discussion with a friend about maybe like slapping and spitting and like all those kind of things. To me, are pretty normal. That's the reason why I don't
Yeah.
call them kinks. But to other people, they are. So I feel like I have like this vanilla sex all the time. But
That's how I feel like. Everyone's like, oh,
but
you want to be tied up? I'm like,
yeah, but I can do it to you, but just don't expect me to be turned on by that. By that, I mean.
perfect. Okay, so what is your favorite? We're switching it up. What's your favorite movie?
Death Proof by Quentin Tarantino.
Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna turn my camera around. Hold on.
Do you like
Wait.
it? That's my all-time favorite movie.
Oh, that's Planet
That's
Terror, but
Planet
still.
Terror, yeah, but then it was in a grindhouse.
Yeah. So, fun fact: when I first started doing these interviews, when I decided I wanted to do this, the first person that I reached out to and got to agree, she agreed back in May, was Rose McGowan. She agreed to do an interview. We talked back and forth for like a month and a half. The last time I talked to her was like a couple of weeks ago. Just reached back out and said, "Hey, just wondering if you were." And she was like, "Oh, I'm so busy. I want to. I've been talking for so long in my career that it's good to take time for me," which I can understand because mental health is important. But it kind of bummed me out because I was excited for it. But okay, so I asked your favorite movie. What's your favorite TV show other than Slag Wars?
Favorite TV show? Oh my god, I've only watched like trash TV.
That's okay. What's your favorite? You like reality TV?
I think the last show that I watched, it was the Mexican version of Jersey Shore, which is like a show.
I didn't know you guys had that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Maybe you should watch it and then
I'll look it up. You'll have to send me the link.
Yeah.
What is the last thing you purchased online?
Oh, it was underwear, and it
Underwear.
was last week. Yeah.
Gotta have good underwear. If you could change anything about your life, would you, and what would it be?
I always regret the things that I eat every day.
I know
It
you're
sounds
eating on the show a
stupid.
lot.
Yeah,
Isn't
and it sounds stupid, but I'm always eating, and the morning after, I'm like, the fuck.
I feel gross, right? Yeah. What's your favorite food?
All the food in the world.
Everything.
No,
Okay.
I mean this might sound cliche, but yeah, Mexican food. I mean,
Mexican food.
every time I go to another country, I'm like, oh, I miss those tacos and the hot sauce and spicy food.
If someone made a movie about your life, which actor would you want to play you?
Oh my god, I'm not good at movies. That's the reason I don't know which actor would do like great. Maybe it has to be someone like funny. Maybe you can help me with this one. If you know like someone happy, I mean funny, and with a strong accent. It can be maybe
Right.
Sofia
I was
Vergara.
just gonna say Sofia Vergara. If that's the only person I could think of.
She will fit perfectly, but she will have like to get some tattoos.
If you had to wear a t-shirt with one word on it for the rest of your life, what would the word be?
Just one word.
Yep, and you have to wear it for the rest of your life.
It will be what?
What?
WHAT, because I never paid attention. I was distracted. I was like, what? Or maybe people attacked me and they are like waiting for an answer, and I'm like
just space cadet.
So they have to read like what, and then they will have to repeat it.
Okay, good one. What is the first word that comes to mind right now?
What?
The first word that pops into your head right now.
What?
Oh, what? Wow. Okay.
See, that will work perfectly.
That would work. What is the most important thing in your life?
My family.
Family. I can see that. Family is always good to have. If you don't have family, even if it's a family you chose, which is what I was talking to Nicky about. If you, it's lucky we can choose our own families in this community, which is great. Yeah,
I mean, it can even be one friend, or maybe your boyfriend, or your boyfriends, or your real family.
If you could give a sentence of advice to someone about life, what would it be?
Don't give a fuck about what people say, because they will have always something like negative or bad to say. So just you do you, and don't give a fuck about what other people's opinions.
I love that. I love that. If you could have a superpower, what would your superpower be?
Being invisible.
Being invisible? Why?
Because I'm so like nosy, and I don't want to know what people do or say when I'm not there.
That okay, I can see that. I could see that.
And I didn't even think about it because I was like, what would it be if I can like be invisible?
That would be fun. I think as long as you could switch it back to being normal, and if I had to stay invisible, that would suck. These questions are super random. Are you a cat person or a dog person?
Both.
Both?
I love
See,
both.
I like
Yeah,
dogs.
yeah,
I
yeah,
have a
yeah.
cat, but I hate cats. Like,
No, I have always been like surrounded by pets, so that's the reason why it can even be like a dog or like a spider.
oh, no, bugs is where I lose it. Craziest place that you've ever hooked up with someone?
I have never had sex in a car, but I had sex and next to the pool in a hotel.
Out in public?
But it
Okay.
was a night, and it was a night, and there was no one, just the security guy, and he was like far away.
He has to pay extra for that. All right. So I actually am out of questions on that part. And I just wanted to thank you so much for agreeing to do this. And thank you for inviting me to be part of this family with everyone allowing me to interview them. I feel like I'm part of you guys. And I'm super excited. And is there anything you can tell us spoiler wise about any of the next episodes?
First of all, I want to thank you for being supportive and like giving us this space. And the spoilers, I cannot say anything about the spoiler because I haven't seen any of the other episodes.
True.
Like,
but we just know it's going to be good based on the first episode. It has to be drama filled. There's no other option.
If you like episode 1, you will definitely love the other episodes. Even though I haven't watched it, any of the footage and everything, I remember what we were doing, and I remember it was so fun and shady and unexpected. So yeah.
Perfect. So what do you have any plans for your future with the career, or do you plan to do anything in the future?
I don't like to talk about my plans, because I'm like very, how do you say it? Superstitious. No, that is not even a word.
Yeah, I feel you. So if you say it, you feel like it's not going to happen.
Exactly. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
So that's every time, like, I can say maybe a little things that not completely what's in my mind.
Okay. Do you plan to still be on TV? Will we see you on? Will you be on other shows?
Yeah, based on my experience, I loved it. Even though it was work and it was like working since the morning until midnight or past midnight. It was so fun. I would totally do it again.
So tell everyone where they can find Slag Wars and where they can find you on social media.
Oh, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram as @mexaguy, which is THATMAXEGUY. Is that correct?
We'll put it in the comments.
Yeah, please. I can spell it in Spanish even faster.
They can watch the show on slagwars.com, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Well, it was very nice chatting with you, and thank you for agreeing to do this. It means the world to me.
No, thank you for having me. I hope to see you soon.
Absolutely. Thank you.